Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and welcome back. Whew, I've been having an interesting morning. What I've been doing this past week is I realized that the one computer that I had been using in the past, before I got this newer computer, was, or is, a pretty powerful machine. But a friend of mine put this together for me. At the time, he was using all the top-of-the-line components, and he was using an Intel i5 processor, and he's got a bunch of memory, and at the time, a good video card, which now is kind of obsolete. And I was using it for my shows. I was using it to control my SDRs, which were, back then, they were big boxes. One is a Tentec, and one is ICOM PCR 1500, and they required number one, a pretty strong processor, and number two, they only ran on Windows XP. Well, I had several other programs that I had gotten to use with those SDRs, and they only ran on XP and weren't upgraded. So I wanted to keep that computer configured for XP, so that's what the gentleman installed for me, and I used that for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. And then it kind of got to the point where the newer stuff, such as, I'll just mention these SDR Play 1 and the RTL-SDR dongles, the software for that wanted either Windows 7 or Windows 10. So I struggled with how can I keep my old stuff running on Windows XP and install either Windows 10 or Windows 7 on that same computer. Well, when I talked to the gentleman who had configured this, he said, well, there's a lot of things I did that kind of prevent you from doing that, and I've tried to do it myself and I run into problems, so I would suggest you don't do that. And he had added a number of programs that help accelerate things and keep things backed up and all that stuff. And when you tried to use those hard drives under a different operating system, you run into problems. So he suggested I don't do that, that I take out or disconnect those old hard drives. So then we talked about hard drives. And he suggested, which he's been using for quite a while, a solid state hard drive. He says it's much faster, much more reliable, da-da-da-da-da. So I thought, well, and he said he didn't have time to help me, actually take the machine and fix it up for me and give it back to me. But he would help me if I had questions. So I thought, well, let me play it safe, and I'm going to buy an inexpensive SSD. Never did an SSD. I've worked on many computers, but never an SSD. So I bought a 120 gigabyte SSD, cost me $25. That's how cheap they've gotten. And I got it installed. I disconnected the two other hard drives. They're still in the computer, they're disconnected. And I connected up the SSD, I installed Windows 10, and with his help, I got it working. So this week, I've been trying to migrate the newer programs, such as SDR Uno, which is what you're seeing, to this new computer, and OBS software, which is the screen capture software I'm using right now. And so I did that yesterday and today. So I got it working. Now the beauty of it is that i5 processor is giving me plenty of CPU power, which I was kind of suffering with the other computer. The other computer was given to me by one of my subscribers because he saw that I was struggling with a computer that was running Windows XP. Like OBS, I don't think runs on Windows XP, so I was just using some rudimentary screen capture software that ran under Windows XP but was never upgraded. But it did the job, but had a limitation of it stored everything in memory, So you could only record for like 10 minutes with my memory, and that's all you could record. So I was limited. So anyway, that computer, the newer computer that was bought for me about 3 years ago, was doing a great job. But then with all this new stuff, such as the SDR Play 1 and SDR Uno, they were using a lot of CPU power. So I need a CPU upgrade, either to that older computer or a new card for my older computer. I hope I'm not confusing you too much. This is only the 6th time I tried to do this show, because I was retraining myself how to use this other computer. And now I've got 2 keyboards, and I kept using the wrong keyboards, and I realized I did 2 15-minute shows, and I played them back, and it was like, there's no audio. Oh, you dummy, you had moved the microphone from the old computer to the new computer, so I had no microphone. So there was no audio. So I got that back. I think everything is working now. I got SDR Uno running. It's connected to my SDR Play. I'm using my G5RV antenna. When I started this exercise over an hour ago, the band conditions were marginal. Now they're terrible. And all you see down here is the local, I say local, some of them might be in Cuba, Spanish-speaking stations that I hear in Florida. So everything else is like almost gone. Anyway, so I got it working. I got the OBS screen capture working, the latest version. It's saying up here that it's using, not the OBS, but the SDR Uno is using 30% of the processor power, and I'm running it at full bandwidth, capture bandwidth of that SDR Play 1, which is 8 megahertz. Now with the other computer, the newer vintage computer, I can only run it using SDR Uno and OBS at 2 megahertz. That's the widest bandwidth I could run. If I didn't run OBS, I could run it at 4 megahertz. Could maybe, if I really trimmed everything down, I could run it at 8 megahertz, but sometimes it would lock up. So it's now working at the full bandwidth of that SDR. So now I can even think about getting a more powerful SDR that has a 10 megahertz bandwidth, or even the 12 megahertz bandwidth, maybe. Now, the one thing that I did notice when I started running programs on the older, upgraded computer is that some of the programs balked at my video card that I have in there, which was kind of the top of the line at the time, but now it's like not even on the list anymore. And it's a NVIDIA 250, GeForce 250. And I can't even find updated drivers that will work with some of the software. Luckily, SDR Uno is working fine with that old video card. So that's okay. So that's the next thing I have to consider, is upgrading the video card in this older computer. And I talked to my friend, and he suggested the NVIDIA, I'm trying to remember, it's a 550 or 1050. Anyway, it's about $300, so that's to think about that. Maybe that'll be a Christmas present or something. So anyway, but I don't need it right this moment. I do struggle with this system now running games. I'm a game player. I play survival games. That's about as only thing I think that I can survive in. And I put some of the survival games that I'm playing on the other computer, which has an NVIDIA chip in it. It's not a standalone processor. And they seem to work if I set everything to the lowest resolution. On this computer with that old video card, they say, no, we're not going to run this program on that video card. And the thing is, what was really disheartening is the programs would suggest an upgraded driver for that video card that the games would work with, but I can't find the driver. I'm getting out of control here as far as my computers. Anyway, what I wanted to show you, and I'm losing my voice because I've tried this 6 times to do this show, is I've now got that older computer with an i5 processor. I think it has either 4 or 8 gigabytes of memory, an old video card. Windows 10 is what I put on there. I was going to put 7, but I thought, I heard rumors about Windows 7 not being supported in the near future, so I said, okay, I'm going to jump ahead to 10. I've been using 10. I've learned to configure it so that it looks like 7, so I'm okay with it, except for that little problem I have with the fonts on my other computer, and I'm getting some help from some of my subscribers with that problem. So anyway, where was I? I got it working. So I got SDR Uno working. I got OBS software working. I think we'll see if this record worked or the other 5 failed due to my mistakes. And then I'm going to install SDR console, which uses a lot of power too, and because he's got so many features, and I struggle with that one on the other computer. It has an AMD processor. I don't know what version AMD, but I struggle with it. Some of the features I can't use, most of the features I can. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. I hope to get this thing working because it gives me more power, and I can probably do Hangouts on the air with less struggling with bandwidth, even open maybe a separate window so I can monitor the chat room without having to use a separate computer. That's where I'm going. I'm trying to improve things. I'm still struggling with finding radios to review. I did order one from Amazon, which is a newer, inexpensive radio. I'm not terribly excited, but I was just desperate to get something to review for you guys. And I'll get that next week, and we'll review it and see whether it's a keep or throwaway. That's it. If you have any comments, please put it in a comment. If you want to contact me directly, my email is trrs73@gmail.com. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this show, and have a great day. I hope this worked because my voice is almost gone. Bye-bye.